Hello, Deep. Let's go back in time for a weekly wealth insight. So I've been dealing with a lot of people recently, done a lot of coaching calls, even a couple of mates, personal friends, and even business colleagues, and myself. And it's an interesting one because quite a few of the people I've been dealing with, including myself, have been going through some really tough times, some really tough emotional experiences, a huge amount on their plate, overwhelmed. And I've spoken a lot about being in an away state and how when you're in that state, you're fearful, you're avoidant, you run away, and you come from a place of scarcity and fear. And it's interesting for me because there's clearly things going on in the world. There's a huge amount of uncertainty and people are really worried. And then equally at a personal level, a lot of the people I've been dealing with have really been taking strain, including myself. and then you think to yourself, well, what about this toward state? And how do you get in a toward state? And, I always say there's two things you have to do. One is you have to get in a like-minded group of people, something like the Wealth Hackers, something that's going to drive you forward. And the second thing is you've got to get very clear on your outcome. What are you trying to achieve? Getting clear on the top of the mountain. And I wanted to share a little gift with people for this Wealth Insight. And you're only going to know about it if you actually watch this Wealth Insight. And that's, I got trained in 2010 by Tony Robbins and Chet Holmes. Now, Tony Robbins, one of the most successful coaches, business coaches, life coaches, transformation coaches in the world. Accenture named him as the top 100 most influential people. He partnered with a guy called Chet Holmes. Chet Holmes doubled the sales of 50 of the Fortune 500 companies. So, 500 companies, Fortune 500, the top 500 companies in the world. To double their sales of one of those companies is quite significant. To do it 50 times is phenomenal. And the two of them partnered up, and I actually got the rights for their company, Business Breakthroughs in Africa. And so I got personally trained in a thing called Creating Lasting Change. And I'm going to put a link below to Creating Lasting Change for you. Because what I learned there, and it's, as I say, I got personally trained by them, is that it's all about your state. And your state is ultimately going to determine how every day transpires. You get to choose. That's the beauty, is that, whether the world is on your case, or whether people are on your case, or whether situations are on your case, you get to choose the way you think, the way you act, and it all starts with your state. And Creating Lasting Change is a 6-module, it's about an hour long, and it's got 6 different parts to it. And it's literally the scientific formula that you can follow to get success, to get results, and to take control of your mind in a good way so that you can achieve the outcomes that you want. So I wanted to give that as a gift. I don't know. My intuition told me that it was time to share it. I know certainly that for myself, when I'm in these tough times, I delve deep into the stuff I already know. I tend to find that sometimes in life, you know the stuff, but you're not doing it. And so I kind of go back to this stuff. And so often, one of the greatest gifts I'm given is that by sharing with others, I'm teaching myself again. And let's just say that I too need a reminder that your state is what's critical, and that you want to be in a toward like-minded community of people that are driving you and pulling you in the right direction, and all are in their own towards state. And you want to get clear on your outcomes. And, that's my strong recommendation to you as this Wealth Insight, whether it's any part of your life, your wealth space or anything else. And if you enjoyed this, click below. You can get that Creating Lasting Change. Share it with your friends. I'm a very, very big believer that, if we're going to change the world, we do it one person at a time. And it's about changing the mindsets, it's about changing the belief systems, and it's about giving people access to opportunity. So that's my weekly Wealth Insight. If you've got any comments, put them below. And I look forward to a conversation around this, and I look forward to hearing your results as to how you change in these difficult times. And my one wish for you is to just live an incredible life. And hopefully these gifts will help you achieve that. Cheers.